to wait on that fuel to be able to make it to the end of the race with 36 to go. Joey Logano coming down pit road, been struggling with a free race car for much of the day, but they have been pretty good, just outside the top 10 for Logano.
Trouble at turn number 4 for Chase Elliott. Elliott is off the pace, and he's slinging the car back side to side. Chase Elliott has a problem coming out of the S's.
You have to imagine.
He may be out of fuel. Alan Gustafson said earlier, flip the switch. When you flip the switch, in reserve, we have 3 laps. They told him a moment ago, you have 2 laps, but obviously Chase Elliott out of fuel on the racetrack, needing a win at Watkins Glen or Daytona next week. Looks like it's going to be a must-win for sure at Chase Elliott at Daytona next Saturday night.
He's going to come to a stop here in the middle of the bus stop. That's going to bring out a yellow as you can't get the car refouled. There's your caution. Big break for these cars on pit road, Steve.
Absolutely. As soon as they saw the 9 slow, all the leaders knew they had to get pit road. This was the chance for the 24 to have an error or lose control. In the end, it was a perfect counter by William Byron. Rudy Fugle, they got the pit road perfectly, Marty.
Oh, man, what a call by Rudy Fugle. Left him out a lap longer earlier in the race, got the track position, got into pit road in time on this caution for their teammate Chase Elliott and A.J. Allmendinger, also on pit road as Chase Elliott stopped on the racetrack. The 24 said he needed an adjustment. The end of the run is where they were the weakest, and they made that adjustment on this stop. But for Chase Elliott, golly, man, it looked like they had speed, but out of fuel.
And for Hendrick Motorsports, a double whammy. The Chase Elliott car runs out of gas, brings out a yellow, and on the green flag pit stop, the 5 of Kyle Larson, who just drove into the top 3 and looked like he had speed to compete. Too fast exiting. Now that we're under yellow, unlike McDowell, who would have had a drive-through, this penalty for Larson will be tail end. So give up all that magical track position. He'll start last when we restart this race.
Steve, I got to ask you, though, about the 5. Kyle Larson, how can he be too fast? His pit stall is like 3 away from the outline. Can you go too fast?
Well,
stopping there and then getting out that at the end?
Well, absolutely. There's small segments at the beginning and the end of pit road. It's a little downhill, which gets the car rolling a little bit quicker. And here at the road courses, you have the ratios much closer. I mean, these cars accelerate very well, a lot of rear tire. So the answer is yes, because he got the penalty.
Yeah.
You know, they have to go back and look at it. Here's Alan Gustafson. I spent some time with him this morning, and you could tell he was, you know, optimistic about the day, but this is just not what they had hoped for. So, Marty, they said they had 3 laps from the switch. That seems like a tremendous amount of fuel.
Yeah, that'd be 7.5 miles over the 7.5 miles, because it's 2.5 miles around her. 3 laps. That's a lot.
This is just such a huge, I mean, you see it. Everybody's riding by him as he's out. Hard to believe. Just